perhaps a secret technology. It's very odd that very few of these have been found, and it may be that ship owners and navigators in Greek time.
A small bronze lump, corroded by 2,000 years at the bottom of the Mediterranean, revealed gears so precise they defied all known technology of the time.
It's a dedicated calculating machine, and it uses bronze gear wheels to calculate the cycles of the cosmos.
But when this strange mechanism was uncovered, it did more than just challenge our understanding of ancient Greece. It unearthed the terrifying truth about a forgotten civilization's deadly knowledge. What followed was a journey to uncover how this object fit into a larger, more disturbing narrative, one that could rewrite history. The mysterious discovery. The year is 1900, and the Mediterranean Sea is restless. Beneath the dark, churning waters, a shipwreck lies forgotten, its secrets buried under centuries of saltwater corrosion. A group of sponge divers, led by Elias Lakapantis, descend to the seafloor, searching for their catch. What they find, however, is far from ordinary. Among the wreckage of statues, coins, and fragments of glass, Elias is struck by an eerie sight, a lump of bronze, half consumed by corrosion, yet undeniably different. He surfaces in a panic, struggling to describe the discovery to the crew. "There are bodies, dozens of them," he says, his voice shaking. Initially dismissed as a result of the pressure, the captain dives down to see for himself. When he emerges, his hands are trembling, clutching a bronze arm. Word spreads quickly. The find is extraordinary. Bronze statues, marble busts, coins from various points in history, all scattered across the seabed. Yet among the treasures lies something far more perplexing: the bronze lump. It doesn't just look old, it feels out of place. Scientists soon begin to examine it, piecing together fragments of what will come to be known as the Antikythera mechanism. They're stumped. How could such an advanced machine exist 2,000 years ago? The mystery deepens. Unveiling ancient knowledge. As the Antikythera mechanism is carefully extracted from the wreckage, researchers are faced with a puzzle unlike any other. This isn't simply an artifact, it's a machine, a complex assembly of gears and inscriptions, unlike anything seen in ancient Greece or Rome. To the modern eye, it looks like a product of Renaissance technology, not something that should have existed in the 2nd century, before Common Era. The gears, fine-tuned with an astonishing level of precision, challenge everything historians thought and they knew about ancient engineering. At the time of its discovery, the scientific community believed that ancient civilizations, particularly the Greeks, had only rudimentary tools, pulleys, levers, and simple machines. Yet, here was evidence that they possessed a far deeper understanding of mechanics and astronomy. How could a people, known for their contributions to philosophy, art, and democracy, also have designed a device capable of tracking the movements of celestial bodies with this level of accuracy? Many of the finest minds in the field are baffled. They cannot reconcile the mechanism with the timeline of ancient technological evolution. The device, which has a 13-centimeter gear with precisely 233 teeth, could only function with a profound understanding of gear ratios, knowledge that didn't emerge until the Middle Ages. The mechanism includes a lunar calendar, a sun calendar, and even the ability to predict eclipses. This isn't just a clock, this is an astronomical computer. As the team continues to study the object, a startling possibility begins to form. What if the knowledge to create such a device wasn't isolated to ancient Greece? What if this was part of a larger, lost network of ancient civilizations? The game-changing revelation. The breakthrough comes not from traditional archaeology, but from advanced imaging techniques. Researchers use X-rays, CT scans, and reflectance transformation imaging to peer beneath the surface, uncovering layers of the mechanism previously hidden by corrosion. What they discover is staggering. The gears, each smaller than a coin and cut with surgical precision, are part of a much larger system, one designed to calculate the future. For decades, the device was considered an enigma, a mysterious artifact that could not be placed within the context of ancient technology. But now, with the aid of modern technology, scientists begin to decode its true purpose. It's revealed that the Antikythera mechanism isn't just a calendar, it's a predictive tool, capable of tracking the movements of the moon, the sun, and even predicting solar eclipses. The system is not just based on theory, it's built on centuries of accumulated astronomical knowledge. Then comes the turning point. Artificial intelligence is brought into the investigation. Using machine learning, AI is tasked with analyzing the thousands of ancient Greek inscriptions on the device. What it uncovers leaves researchers stunned. The device's inscriptions contain instructions on how to use it, along with references to celestial events that modern astronomers only confirmed in the 16th century. The AI also identifies formulas embedded within the design, hinting at calculations far ahead of their time, calculations that rival today's computational models. The device was clearly more than a simple tool. It was an astronomical computer, capable of making precise predictions about the future of the universe. And it wasn't just a one-off invention. As the AI digs deeper, it begins to show evidence that similar devices might have been built across the ancient world, each more advanced than the last. The implications are enormous. The lost legacy of innovation. As the pieces of the puzzle fall into place, the full scale of the Antikythera mechanism's implications begins to emerge. This was no isolated artifact. It was a glimpse into a forgotten chapter of human history, one where knowledge, craftsmanship, and scientific advancement intertwined on an unprecedented level. The ancient Greeks, along with their contemporaries in Egypt, Mesopotamia, and even far-reaching regions like Syria, were capable of feats far beyond what we previously believed. The mechanism's complexity suggests that the understanding needed to build it could not have been the work of a single genius, but rather a collaborative effort. It points to a highly advanced and connected network of intellectuals, scientists, and engineers exchanging knowledge across borders. Ancient texts hint at machines like the Antikythera mechanism, possibly designed by Archimedes and other brilliant minds, that could track celestial events and predict eclipses. Knowledge that should have been lost to time. What is perhaps most startling is the idea that such machines were not created for public use, but for the elite. The precision and labor required to craft something like the Antikythera mechanism would have demanded extensive resources, time, and skilled labor. Only the wealthy and powerful would have been able to afford and commission such a machine. This wasn't just a tool, it was a symbol of control, a way to master time itself and gain dominion over the universe. The realization stings. Knowledge this advanced was hidden, hoarded, and possibly destroyed. As the mechanism is pieced together, a tragic truth starts to form. The knowledge it represents may have vanished with the collapse of the civilizations that created it. Uncovering the hidden truth. The Antikythera mechanism wasn't just a lost piece of technology. It was part of something much bigger. As AI analysis delves deeper into the inscriptions, something startling emerges. Coordinates. These aren't mere historical references. They point to locations across the Mediterranean where similar devices might be buried. This isn't an isolated find. This is a breadcrumb trail leading to a network of machines, all hidden under centuries of dirt, rock, and ocean. This revelation sparks a new wave of excitement and fear. If the Antikythera mechanism was only one of many devices scattered intentionally across the ancient world, then there is far more at stake than just rewriting the history of astronomy. It means that entire civilizations may have developed and concealed technology so advanced it could rival or even surpass what we know today. Ancient societies, perhaps fearing the power such devices could wield, may have deliberately buried these machines to prevent future generations from uncovering them. Archaeologists, now with the coordinates provided by the AI, begin searching for these buried devices. What they find chills them. In multiple countries, from Syria to Egypt to Sicily, pieces of similar devices begin to surface, each one more intricate and advanced than the last. Each one a testament to an ancient world that understood technology in ways we still struggle to comprehend. These devices weren't merely artifacts. They were tools for controlling the very fabric of time, space, and perhaps even human destiny. The question is no longer how these devices were built, but why they were hidden and who exactly buried them. A forgotten legacy and its modern echoes. Today we live in a world driven by algorithms, artificial intelligence, and digital computation. But the Antikythera mechanism reminds us that this journey might not be as new as we think. Its bronze gears echo something eerily familiar, a human obsession with order, prediction, and control. The realization that ancient minds once held this power, and may have buried it intentionally, forces us to reconsider our place in history. We often view progress as a straight line, yet the mechanism suggests otherwise. It tells a story of rise and ruin, of knowledge gained, lost, and perhaps regained. The civilizations that created these machines are gone, but their warnings remain. If they feared what they had built, should we not also pause to consider the direction of our own technological ambitions? Maybe the greatest danger is not what we have yet to discover, but what we've already forgotten. The Antikythera mechanism, hidden for millennia, is more than just an artifact. It's a warning about the cyclical nature of human progress. What ancient knowledge has been lost, and what lessons can we learn today? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.